Hey guys, it's Bizarre Vigil here, and today I'm going to go quickly over my June anime, manga, merch, pops, and Dork haul. I got a whole entire shelf full of stuff, but I'm going to try to go quickly through it for you guys. So first up, I got some Tokyo Ghoul merch. Next up, I got these from Jin Graves in a giveaway. The Pokemon pins I'm going to put on my 90s anime Saturday morning cartoon shelf right by the Pokemon stuff, so I'm really enjoy those. And Jin Graves, I would put this on my keychain, but I break all my keychains and wouldn't want to break you. So next up, I got this in a Facebook seller, and we actually got talking, and I absolutely love her now. So it's kind of neat that I made a friend over buying merch on Facebook. Elle, my favorite character. Next up, as you know, I already had the manga for this, but I rebought the box set and for really cheap, and actually sold the other manga that I had that was in the box set without the box set for the same price that I bought it for. So that was really nice. Going down to my anime, these two Studio Ghibli movies were gifts, so I really appreciate that. Only Yesterday and The Princess Magogi. I haven't had time to watch them yet, unfortunately, but I'm really looking forward to that. Next up, Paradise Kiss. I got these for $4 each, and they're going online since they're out of print for over $100. So really wish I didn't like this series and I could sell it, but you know, I'm only missing volume 2, which I may never get, but I have seen this series many times and absolutely love it. The manga is better, I will say that, but yeah, along with the same creator does Nana, I really wish that they would do a reprint of that as well. That one's really hard to find. Not sure why, because they're both semi-popular, so I don't know if they just can't get the rights or what's going on, but if you know, let me know down below. Next up, Shaman King. It just unfortunately has the first 3 episodes, but I remember waking up early, and this was just one of the shows that I watched every Saturday morning. So yeah, nostalgia. Next up, Oh My Goddess. I'm just re-buying this because I bought it burnt without knowing it. I'm a little bit confused with the TV and the OVA series, but I would really like to get into Oh My Goddess. I really enjoyed the characters in this movie and the plot. Next up, Ruby Volume 5. I'm only on Volume 4, so I'm a little bit behind, but as you all know, I absolutely love and adore Ruby. Next up, Fake. I was watching Itaka Pinchuri's collection manga video, and she had Fake, which makes me want to reread it. And then I realized I didn't have the film anymore. I guess it got stolen, so I really enjoyed watching this. I watched it a couple times. It's just about 2 cops that fall in love. So nothing special. It's not for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. Next up, the pronunciation is right there. It's Techno Lies. It's the same creator that does Serial Experiments Lane, and definitely one of my top 5 animes. Absolutely love it. It's a psychological thriller. I don't know much about this one. I do have one other title by the same creator that I couldn't get into because it was just kind of slow paced. It's about angels. The name has escaped me, but anyways, so I'm really looking forward to diving into this one and seeing if I can enjoy a different walk by the creator. Next up is Ray Earth. This is the OVA. I just went ahead and bought the bullet and went online and found it to add to my clamp collection. Next up is, this is like, it's, I don't know how to describe it, but it's colored, like a color manga. I saw these in stores and I thought it was really stupid, but now I think it's like awesome. So it's funny how things can change for you. But yeah, I absolutely love card captors. Next up, I'm happy to add Jinji Oto's. I don't have any of his other art. I'm happy to add this manga. I got it for cheap with the same person that I bought that from. But yeah, it's just not for me. I decided that I don't like horror manga. I tried to read Axe, which it it was just too much for me. So I will kind of skim through this, but yeah, I am happy to add a new artist to my collection, but Mushishi, and I really want to get the anime to this. The manga is majorly out of print. With all the reprints, we may see it, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm just gonna get these whenever I see them. So I saw volume 1 for retail price, so I decided to pick it up. Next up, these are 3 one-shots by Tokyo Pop. These 2 I think were recommended to me by that manga kid in one of his videos, but I'm not sure. I think this one right here I'm gonna save for I'm gonna do a first impressions on the genre Yuri, and kind of do like a haul for that, but I'll be making that video later. This one right here was really creepy. Her partner dies and she cremates his ashes and eats it or drinks it in smoothies to be close to him, which yeah, it was really enjoyable. This one was really enjoyable too. I'm really would be interested in reading the before this was translated, of what they use instead, because they use a lot of Western references. And look, it says "I love Jesus" on his shirt. I wonder what it says in Japan. But yeah, it's pretty much about his family, and at first you just think that they're just weird and crazy and gothic, and at first you just think that that's just the way they are. Going on this series, you actually stop feeling sorry for him, because they actually torture him, and they purposely scare away any love interest he has. They keep him from getting jobs. It's just insane. Poor guy. I really enjoy this manga. And the next 2 is I just got from local sellers, and I've been wanting to check both of these series out. I don't really know anything about them, but the spines looked awesome, like how they join. I saw these in stores when they were still in print and wanted to pick them up, so I just thought that that was my chance. Next up is Raid Masters and GTO, just more volumes, just filling in gaps. These 2 I got from Gene Graves, Slam Dunk, and just really like the art on that one. It's pretty colors. Next, just an educational food manga. I have 2 other ones kind of like that, about sake, and I think wine's the other one. Next up, my dangerous pop thing. My friend keeps texting me all the pops that she sees that she knows I'm gonna like, and that one's exclusive, so I have to get it now, even though I was broke. But yeah, so the ones that my friend Stephanie that gave me the Sailor Moon pops. No, yeah, she's evil, and she wants me to spend all my money on stuff that I don't need. But anyways, and then just continuing my pops, I got Sebastian from Black Butler. And then I thought that this would look really nice on my, right by my my Ghost in the Shell, yeah, shelf. And then to go next to my Studio Ghibli shelf, Howl's Moving Castle, Calcifer. I actually bought this as a gift for a friend, and they both, ironically, the last name is Strange, which I think that's awesome, and they, in a way, they kind of raised me. They kind of took me under their wing when I was young, and they loved the movie so much they actually named their kid Calcifer, and so I thought about drawing like a face on it. Of course, this is not really anime merch, but I actually got it at Target. But it's just like a campfire, but it just reminded me of Calcifer, which means fire demon in Japanese. And so, yeah, I had to buy myself one as well. Next up is My Neighbor Totoro. It's just I think it's a washcloth, but it has a really neat box. So that's going to look really nicely displayed on my Studio Ghibli shelf. Next up, just some more manga. I finished Genshiken, the first part, so now I can read past 3. I've read 1 through 3 many times and really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to going on in the series. Yeah, the first part has 9 volumes, and then there's a second part that I'm slowly getting, but that's still in print, so I'm not too worried about that quite yet. Next up is Monster, volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, I'm definitely going to start reading that. I'm only missing volume 9. So yeah, everyone knows Monster. I'm not going to continue this series, Sweetness and Lightning. It's cute, but it's not my thing. But I got it for a challenge that I did. And lastly, some Dork pillows. I got Nana. Two-sided artwork. And then Buffy and Angel, and they're reversible, but I had to get two of them because I wanted to show both of their faces. So I couldn't decide between Buffy or Angel. So yeah, and this is going to trickle into my bedroom. So right now my bedroom's really clean. It doesn't have really anything on the walls. It only has my bed and my dresser. And watching a Talker Prince series room tour, I'm quite jealous. So yeah, it's just kind of weird how my anime room that I made in my dining room has trickled out into my bedroom. But yeah, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. So we'll see how many more things can end up in there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a lot of stuff and I'm really looking forward to diving into all of it. Thanks for watching, guys.